How many natives did they negotiate with?
One who does not exist.
Ah, the most cooperative kind.
They even gave him a reservation.
Generous. Does he accept?
He's still hoping for reason.
Dangerous habit.
He loves her. He loves peace treaties.
Classic tragedy. Love versus imaginary demographics.
He tries sublimation again.
Gardens, statues, music.
Yes, still fails.
Then he's awake now. The uneasy sleep is over.
Unfortunately, yes.
Waking at noon, he heard someone moving through the undergrowth. He plunged deeper into the jungle and, after fortifying himself with local fruits resembling bananas and mangoes, tried to think through his situation. In vain. He could think only of Anita and yearn for her. He wandered the jungle all day like a lost soul. The sun was already sinking when noise again came from the undergrowth.
Danta, wait!
It's Anita. What if the girl has left the camp to live with me in the green jungle? Yet another explanation is far more plausible. The Hatterites want to lure me into a trap, and behind the girl comes a detachment of armed men ready to kill me at the first chance. How can one guess whom Anita has decided to betray?
Danta, where are you?
My hopes are unrealizable. The Hatterites have made their attitude toward natives perfectly clear. They will never trust me. My life will forever be in danger.
Danka!
They met in a small clearing. Anita's hair was disheveled, her dress torn by thorns, but to Danton, she seemed more beautiful than any woman in the world. For a moment, Danton believed the girl had run away to him and would stay with him. Then he saw armed men about 50 yards behind her.
Don't worry, they won't shoot. They're only guarding me.
Really? From whom?
They don't know you as well as I do. But today, the council met, and I told them the whole truth.
Truly?
Of course. I said you were only defending yourself, and that Jedekiah started the fight. And that he lied about everything. That there was no whole horde of natives attacking him, besides you. There wasn't a soul there. I told them so plainly.
Good girl! And they believed you?
I think so. I explained that the natives attacked later.
Listen, how could natives attack you if there are none on the island?
What do you mean, none? Then who is screaming like that?
Your own countrymen.
Danton tried to think of something very convincing. If I cannot convince at least this girl of my rightness, how can I persuade the others? Then it struck him. The argument was extremely simple and apparently irrefutable.
So you really believe that native inhabitants attacked your camp?
Of course.
And how many of us were there?
They say at least 10 of ours for every one of yours.
Were we armed?
Naturally.
Then how do you explain the strange fact that not a single Hutterite was wounded?
But Danta, dear, very many of ours are wounded, some even badly. It's amazing that no one was killed in such a battle.
It seemed to Danton that the ground lurched beneath his feet. Seized by panic, he suddenly believed Anita. No wonder, evidently, the Hutterites insist so strongly. What if some tribe really does live on the island, and hundreds of bronze-skinned savages like himself are hiding behind the trees right now, waiting?
That traitor who taught you English must have been utterly unscrupulous. Interplanetary law forbids selling firearms to natives. One day he'll be caught and...
Firearms?
That's the point. You, of course, haven't yet learned how to use them properly, but my father said that a bullet flies with such force.
I suppose the wounds were only gunshot wounds.
Yes, our people didn't let you get close, so you couldn't use daggers and spears.
I see.
Thus his attempt ended in complete failure. And yet he felt himself at the pinnacle of bliss, having regained confidence in the sanity of his own mind.
The Hatterite hosts scattered chaotically through the jungle, fired at every moving shadow, that is, at one another. Is it any wonder some were hit by bullets? What's far more astonishing is that no one died. It was truly a miracle.
But I explained to the elders that you were not at fault at all. On the contrary, you were attacked, and your tribesmen probably thought they wanted to kill you. The elders consider this quite likely.
How kind of them.
They try to be impartial. After all, they do recognize that natives are people just like us.
Really?
Of course. And the elders immediately convened a meeting on native policy and settled everything once and for all. We are allotting you a reservation of 1,000 acres. Quite generous, don't you think? Our people are already driving in boundary posts. You will live on the reservation, and we on our part of the island.
What?
And to seal the treaty, our elders ask you to accept this.
What is this?
A peace treaty proclaiming the end of the Hatterite New Tahitian War and establishing, henceforth and forever, good neighborly relations between our peace-loving peoples.
Stand. Danton took the scroll in his hands. He saw Anita's companions already digging boundary posts into the ground, painted in red and black stripes. As they worked, the men sank, quite pleased that they had so quickly and easily dealt with the problem of the natives.
Don't you think that perhaps the best solution might be assimilation?
I suggested that.
Really? So you would agree?
Of course. I believe that the merging of two powerful races would bring wonderful results. And besides, oh, Danton, what marvelous fairy tales and legends you would tell our children.
I'd teach them to hunt and fish, show them how to recognize edible roots, and much more.
And your colorful tribal songs and dances. How wonderful it all would be. I'm terribly upset.
But there must be a way out. Maybe I should talk to the elders. Is there really no hope?
None. I would run away with you, Danton, but we'd be caught sooner or later.
They'd never find us.
Perhaps. I'd gladly risk it.
My dear.
But it's not only about me. And your unfortunate people, Danton, the Hatterites would take hostages, and if I didn't return, would kill them.
There's no people here. None, damn it.
I'm touched that you say that. But one cannot sacrifice human lives for the love of two individuals. Warn your tribesmen, Danton, not to violate the boundary. They will be shot immediately. Farewell, and remember that the path of peace is better than the path of war.
The girl ran away. Danton watched her go for a long time. He was angry that her noble feelings condemned them to a senseless separation. And at the same time he loved her even more for her compassion toward his tribesmen.
The fact that the tribesmen do not exist in nature does not diminish the girl's merit. She doesn't know that.
He stopped by a quiet pond over which the branches of giant trees hung. The black surface of the water was edged with thickets of flowering fern.
Anita is lost. All ties with those like me are severed. Well then, I need no one. I'll live perfectly well on the reservation. If I wish, I'll plant a garden again, carve statues, write new sonatas, keep a diary again.
Damn it! I'm sick to death of sublimation. I'm drawn to Anita, drawn to people. I loathe solitude.
But what is to be done? There seems to be no way out.